Hey guys, good morning. It's Dr. Ben with today's Quantum Moment. And today we come to the third and final, quote unquote, ingredient of what do you want to get good at this week, okay? And we talked about the first day was consistency in anything you want to progress in. You want to increase your level of consistency, okay? Second day, yesterday, we talked about your skill, okay? More obvious one, increasing your skill, progressing in a specific skill that you want to develop, okay? Today, in some of the posts I asked, can you guess what today's is? So what do you think today's final ingredient is? Hey, good morning, okay? And I want to shift gears a little bit. We can talk about what do you want to get good at. Today, I want to add the word of in what you're doing, this third ingredient kind of relates to sowing. Okay, so we're going to shift gears to sowing, S-O-W-I-N-G. What are you sowing, and how are you sowing with this ingredient in what you do? Okay, and this third ingredient is actually an ingredient bundle, if you will, a triad. Okay, three things that are all kind of interrelated. And it's as we approach our work, as we approach what we do, okay, it's increasing the level of this that's going to make a big difference in what people experience and in our results. So what is it? You want to know what it is? Okay, this third one is belief. Okay, hey, good morning, Jean-Michel. Okay, belief. Belief in the bundle is belief, attitude, and energy. Okay, what level of belief, attitude, and energy are we sowing with in our work and in what we do today? And what level of belief, attitude, and energy are we bringing to our encounters and our work today? And what do I mean by that? Let's even back up a little bit. Even before belief, what are we thinking? Okay, as we do a video, as we do a post, as we talk to someone, a potential client or customer, or as we're going about, our health, our exercise, and our eating, what are we thinking? Are we thinking, hey, I'm doing this, but I don't even really know if it's going to work? It seems to work for others, but I don't know if it's going to work for me. Am I just doing this in vain? Am I just going through the motions? I don't like what I'm having to do. What are we thinking? Because that thinking, especially the repetitive thinking, starts to become a belief, okay? And it's getting mixed in like an ingredient. It's getting mixed in with what we sow, okay? And one of my amazing mentors and partners who's really kind of been there as I walked through the transition from being a full-time family doctor and dad of 3 kids to transitioning to full-time in business and then eventually growing our family to 7 kids, Artemis Limpert. I know many of you have been blessed by learning from her and her insights. One of the things she just shared again recently was that the level of belief that we sow with has a huge impact on what we reap. Okay, so it's not just the sowing, it's what are we mixing with that seed? What level of belief are we mixing with that seed that affects what comes back to us? Are we sowing doubt or are we sowing belief? Okay, so I want to just develop that for a moment. So our thinking, what are we thinking as we sow? And I want to suggest this, as we bundle it with attitude and energy, okay, as we go about what we do today, can we at least start to think beyond just ourselves and what we're going to get from it and whether it's going to, quote, work for us to, mixing this belief that it actually, no matter what we see initially, that this seed is doing something. Okay, let's say it's something in our health. Okay, the belief that it is doing something, the appreciation that I ate something healthy, something natural, something with color today, or I drank some water, or I did some exercising, that I can just believe, whether I see anything different in the mirror or on the scale, or even feel different, that I can believe that it's going in and it's doing something good, okay? If I said a kind word, or hugged, a family member, or wrote a note to someone to encourage them, whether or not I see any overt response or feedback from it, that I can believe that, in a sense, it's an offering that God can use to bless someone, okay? And if I'm sowing in my business, I'm putting some things out there, a post, a video, talking to people, interacting with people today, can I have the belief, again, whether or not I see an immediate result, that I'm going to sow with the best attitude and energy I can bring to this and believe, again, almost like an offering, that it's going out into the world and trust that it's going to bless someone today. And as I do that, as I bring that belief and that attitude and energy, I feel better about sowing, okay? I want to get out there and sow, and I can trust that it's doing something whether I see an immediate result or not. I'm more likely to sow, so I'm more likely to be more consistent, okay? Plus, I bring an attitude and energy that in itself blesses others and blesses those around me. And as I do that consistently, what's going to happen? Sooner or later, I'm also going to reap okay, I'm also going to see things that start to come back in my business, in my relationships, in my health, in my life. But what's kind of cool is even before I see those things, I can believe that it's already doing some good. It's already having an effect. So some food for thought, you guys. What belief, attitude, and energy are you bringing to your work and mixing with your seeds that you're sowing today? Reflect on that as we go into this Thursday, as we go into the weekend, the end of the month, the rest of the year. And remember these three things, okay, as you're wanting to progress or improve in anything. The consistency that you want to improve, okay, the skill itself that you want to improve, and then the belief, attitude, and energy that you bring and mix with your sowing and with whatever you do that enhances it and has a totally new effect. Even though you're doing the same thing, what you're mixing with it allows it to be much more fruitful. Hope that blesses you. If this strikes something in you, say yes. If you'd like to share something in the comments below, love to hear from you. And have a great day and a great rest of your week creating a life you love. Bye for now.